Greetings and welcome to my World of Tanks video. It's This Week in World of Tanks number 2 for 2023. So in this week, I'm just going to give you the things that came up that were relevant overall or special that I saw. And I figured I would use the Super Hellcat as a good base to start from. The Super Hellcat, I had a video of that in case you haven't seen it, that will show you if you buy a package of tanks, 2 or more tanks, and you own any of those tanks in there, what happens when you do that. They don't charge you for the tank that you own, but the one negative is that we'll just use a round number since we're not going to use a specific example. Let's say there's a 3-pack of tanks that costs 10,000 gold. You have one of the 3 tanks. What will happen is that the tank you own, you will receive a gold refund for that tank. So basically, the one negative is that you're going to still have to have the full price of the gold to purchase the item to then receive the refund. They don't deduct the refund and then just charge you, oh, well, you have one of these and the total for you is going to be, let's just call it 7,000 gold. So 7,000 gold would be not enough to buy it, even though that's what it's going to end up costing you. You got to have the 10 first, and then they'll refund you the fictional 3,000 gold, okay? That's how it works. It's pretty basic. So I bought the 2-pack and I owned the other tank. And I basically paid 3,083 gold for this tank that you see here. That was the net price after the refund. And I kept the 2 garage slots. So it was 2 tanks that I bought, this tank and another one, plus 2 garage slots. And then they refunded me to where the net price for the 2 slots and this tank was 3,083 gold, 3083. So that was the nutshell. I have the whole thing on a separate video. Go check it out. A lot of people have watched it. It's pretty helpful, I guess, because a lot of people have watched it. So that's one of the things to start with. What else do we have? Well, this week I had let me think. I was going to say I completed my Talon contract. Let me get that for you. Alrighty, this is the Talon. Now the Talon is a medium Russian tank, very similar in this contract to the Hammer contract in that this is a premium tank. So this tank is available in the current season's red cards. I did this Talon contract on the off chance that if I get another red card, which I will get one more red card for sure, at the end of January, I'll get my January Tanker Rewards card. At AAA, it will be red. So there's a very slim chance that there would be a Talon in that card. If it is, jackpot. It's a gold refund. Now, again, it's 10% that card is a tank. And then of the 30 tanks in there, one of those could be a Talon. That's a little over 3% chance that the 10% chance, it's negligible. It's just like, yeah, good luck with that. 3 and up might be 3.3%. It's not good, okay? It's about a 3.3% chance that there's a Talon in the card if you get a tank. So that's 3%, 3.3% times 10%. Dude, that is not good. That is 0.033 times 0.1. 0.0033. That's not good, dude. It's actually 1 in 300. There's a 1 in 300 chance that the next red card I get will have this tank in it. But it's not 0. It's just really close to 0. So it's, like I said, it's a 1 in 300 chance that I get that. Now, it looks like it's a pretty good tank. It's very similar to my Eagle, which I used in the contract to acquire this tank. And I'm going to show you side by side the, there we go. What happens here is if you look at the penetration, 175 for the Talon, 172 for the Eagle. Well, that's pretty good. Damage for the Talon, 390. Damage for the Eagle, 240. Also, damage favors the Talon. Now, you look at the armor. The armor, I think, of the Eagle is better. And the Eagle is a tank that I say is better than I expected it to be. Its armor is very good. You see a lot of 121 level armor on the top half of the front of the body. And the rest of that is that green 71 plus with the red protecting the gun attachment, whatever. Now, if we go look at the Talon armor is a little bit different. I think it's also good, but it's probably inferior. It's, 71 plus across the entire front. But I think the Eagle's got better frontal armor. So the Eagle is going to withstand, in my opinion, more damage in general than the Talon. But the Talon is good, or very good. You're giving up the armor for more punch in your gun. So the Talon should do more damage if you make hits, but the Eagle will withstand more damage, which to me is more my style, because I'm not a really great medium tank evader of damage. So that's for me. So I would say the Eagle is probably better, but this Talon is really good. And if you're able to get a hidden shot like a sniper, that Talon, it could be vicious. I have not used it, obviously, as you saw. It has no equipment. I have plenty of money because I've been spending this time with this silver with interest working on making money, which leads me to the next section of this week in World of Tanks, and that is the silver with interest. Let me show you something. Oh, what the hell. Okay. This week in World of Tanks, we had silver with interest operation, meaning that you could make a lot of extra money by getting 1,000 tank experience in your match. And if you did that, you were going to unlock 150% silver bonus on top of any other bonuses you had. For myself, I had completed the season, so I'm getting the silver bonus from that. I'm getting silver bonus from a premium account, silver bonus from a premium tank. All of these are stackable multipliers. You throw in a 2 times silver bonus, which is what I had, and combine that with multiplying the tank experience with a 3 times or a 5 times vehicle booster. The potential was through the roof, and that is exactly what I had. Let me show it to you. This is one of my most recent ones that I played. Let me get to full screen for you. This one was a decent game where I had a ×3 vehicle booster and a 2 times silver booster. Good game, but 5,800 damage is tremendous. Better than average. Only got, actually I did not have, I think I had a different silver booster. But anyway, this was a solid game, almost 600,000 silver. Let me show you another one. This is another one that I had. Both of these were from Sunday. And again, that one I didn't even have any kills. I think the other game was low because we lost. I didn't pay attention actually on that. But yeah, this one was a real solid game, but my team won, so $750,000 silver in one match. So this was the whole thing with the silver with interest operation. There's one more. Let me see if I can find it. This one is the big boy. This is the greatest game of tanks I've ever played, and I can't imagine that it's going to be, even matched, much less beaten. It was a phenomenal game. I made a video of this game, and you can watch it. It's killer. It was so good, I ran out of bullets because I'd never had a game that lasted that long where I just kept hitting guys and just doing damage. It's the most damage I had ever seen myself. Another guy on my team also did 11,000 damage. Two guys on the enemy team did 9,000 damage, and another guy on my team did 9,000 damage. It was unreal. It was just one of those things that everything I did was the right move. There was a few shots that I took that didn't hit, but that was, I got, jumpy and barely missed a couple of shots and was like, that was my fault. I could have done better. I was in position and I had shots that literally almost hit the guy, just, slid by. And all 45 of my bullets were used. It was a phenomenal game. It's the best game I've ever played in this game. That's just all I can tell you. The last of the regular things to cover for me were the special sales they had on tanks. The one I bought, the 6 shooters, the 2,050 gold, is just a phenomenal deal with 2 tier 5s. That Churchill 3 Soviet heavy tank, I made a fortune in that dude as well as the Ram 2 that comes with it. Another good moneymaker. Both of those tanks are high silver bonus and high tank experience bonus. I had a game, well, I'm going to tell you about it, but let me get the picture. This is the one I was about to mention. This game was with the Churchill 3, where I was MVP of the game, and my team lost. I did 1,170 damage, as you could see, with 4 kills. I was just awesome in this game. Just things happened. This thing was just so good. It just had they couldn't, compete with this thing. It was a tier 5 match, and at tier 5, the Churchill 3 is a vicious beast. It's a barge, is what I call it. Good armor, but anything you do is just awesome because of the fast firing gun. So with premium ammo, I was able to whack 4 guys even though I'm slower than dirt. And I made like 370,000 silver, which would have been double at least if I win the match. So that was another one of those silver with interest. I made 373,000, I think is what it was, on a losing team, and I was MVP. That's how great that tank can be. So in the special sales, if you haven't bought that or you're considering it, I give to you this. This is the full, stat recap of what happened. As you can see, there I am, MVP on a losing team. It's super rare. It doesn't happen very often. you have to be, just on fire. And I was. Again, I had this video of this game posted. It was really good. My team did some dumb stuff, which is why we lost. But I was able to keep my team in the match, and I got them, when I was finally killed, I had them back in the position where there was a slim chance, but there was a chance that we could have won. Hey, you just do the best that you can, and whatever happens, happens. So when it came up at the end, I'm like, we lost. It's terrible. I stayed, I don't know why, to watch and see if they could pull it out, and they couldn't. And I saw a thing, and it showed up with MVP. I'm like Wile E. Coyote looking at Roadrunner. My jaw was on the ground. I had no idea it was that good. So this is the testimony of, if you're considering buying the 6 shooters 2-pack for 2,050 gold, it might be the best 2,050 gold you spend in this game. Now we're going to get to the final and perhaps the best part. Not really. That 11,000 damage game with 3 million silver, that's the best part. But it's close. I mean, this was awesome. This was the pack of cards that I got for my birthday. And I'm going to show you what I got from that, and it's unbelievable when you see it. Some of you are going to say that the cards are the best part of the week. Others will say, no, it was the sniper tank game. But it's tomato. They're both really good. Let me show you. Alrighty. Two times silver boosts are always good. Those are actually like less than 5% of the time that you get those in the blue cards. So it's a terrific filler card. Another 250 gold. Bang! Another card in a card. Super fantastic. 250 gold and 2,500 free experience. There's another of your filler cards. I have a 1,400 free XP is good for a filler card. Bingo, 275. Now that was when all 3 parts come up gold. It just combines it into one. There you go. SU-76I. Did not have this tank. So got to keep this one, this tier 3 butt kicker. So that's another in the keep file. Oh, jackpot, 2 in a row. Once again, another 3,200 for the Sherman Firefly. And it happens, it's uncommon, but it does happen where you get 2 of the exact same cards in a pack. Now, it can be randomly high or randomly low or randomly medium, like the ones that I got, those Fireflies. So that's 4 tanks so far. What another great filler card. Filler card with a day of premium. Oh, by the way, as you can see, I was having quite a good birthday. Jackpot! Now that's another tank that I already owned. That's 1,440 refunded to my account. So it was 3,200 plus 3,200, which is 6,400 plus 1,440. That's 7,840 refunded directly to my account so far. And that's 5 tank cards, by the way, which is crazy high. There's another filler card. All right. Now we're on the final, 10 plus bonus cards. Another filler. 1200 free XP is good. There you go again, another filler with another day of premium. Man, I mean, I did good. Jackpot. Now there's another tank that I had. I think that one's like 850 or 900. Let me look at the cash. Yeah, that was a 900 gold tank. So that was 7840 plus 900 would be 8330. So that's 8330 in refunded to my account. That is Jackpot City, and that was of course another filler card. But wait, there's more. There's another filler. And another. Usually in it you get a lot of 10,000 silvers, but 50,000, 75,000, those are good too. It's nothing out of the ordinary. It's part of the stash. And another one. But these are part of the deal. It's not a big surprise, and it doesn't bother me. You're basically just hoping to get things that are not fillers that are good, or if you get a filler that has a great item, or another tank, which is fantastic. Now, there's another tank I didn't have, which is the S35. So that is the 7th tank, and that I can tell you is the final tank that I got. So I got 2 tier 3 tanks and a tier 4 A32 as my 3 that I kept, and I got the 4 tanks at an 8330 gold credit to my account. And that's where the jackpot occurs. Oh, another silver booster. That was fantastic. See, that's a terrific filler card whenever you get those low percentage *2 silver booster or the days of premium. Another 275 is good. I had good luck on both the tanks and in the gold coins, which are the 2 of the biggest ways to evaluate the success of your pack. Another standard filler. But I had a lot of 250s, a lot of 275s. Well, a lot meaning more than average. Now I back out and go back in. And I already did that actually and got the bonus extra cards. So that was pretty awesome. Like I said, I had a terrific birthday because I had like 6,200 or something like that. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, it was like 62 because I had like 14,000 plus total gold. Now your average gold for a blue pack is really 5,000 or maybe a hair more, but just for practicality, it's 5,000 for blue and 8,000 for black. So the reason I took blue cards was that I had quite a bit of the prizes in my possession. So that meant every time I got a Firefly, that was 3,200. And I got 2 of those, which was great. I got that 1440 Honor, and then I got the low-end 900 for the Locust. But you have to remember, even though the Locust was a low-end 900 gold refund, low-end on the tank scale, the best card you can get in a blue card of gold coins is 400. So it's one of those things that those 4 refunds got me over 8,000 gold refunded directly to my account. It was fantastic. You know, it's so good you don't even like to think about getting that high, because it's really disappointing if you think about it and then don't make it. But that was 7 total tank cards drawn, which is just insane. I've done it once before. Just super luck, man. That's all I can say. So again, that week is a toughie. Is it the 7 tanks is the best part, or is it the game of your life that's the best part? And like I said, you know, I'm thinking it's the game of your life, because that's the prestige value. The tanks are great and everything, but that's luck. That's just luck. Okay. Now, I mean, a little bit is the choice of the blues, because this becomes a possibility. In black, I have about 6 or 7 of those, versus this one had about 9 plus 3, now it's 12. So that was really good. So that has been this week, and that's the end of this. Hopefully you found this interesting. Make sure you like and subscribe. Tell your friends. And check out the other one that'll come out tomorrow, What's New Tuesday. I will see you guys later.